Damn. So this is the Amazing Lucas, and I kind of figured, I had a feeling, but I might have to disagree with him on this one, man. I gotta hella disagree with him on this one, shit. I'm gonna let him. I'll just say this: Amazing Lucas was one of those people that I watch for. Basically, he talks about a lot of points on the left and sometimes on the right as well. You know what I mean? But this one, he said Brandon Tatum is right about racism. And I think this is just more so his salacious take, provocative take. But the thing about that take is it's deeper than just Brandon Tatum's take. I'm not even taking what Brandon Tatum say any fucking serious. I actually go to the videos for Amazing Lucas' thoughts on certain things. Now I'm gonna let it play for a little bit, but he says something in the middle of the video where I kind of I gotta give him some pushback. Somewhere in this video, he says that because black men specifically are smart and have the bronze, we're strong and smart, that's enough to defeat the aspect of if you call out racism in America, then you're kind of slow. It's what to his logic, you're a victim if you call out racism because you're smart and you're strong, and that should be all that you need in this country. That should be, and I just don't see him believing. I just can't see that this is what he believes in with the takes that he have on the people that he talks about. It's like, it's deeper than the person, it's deeper than the actual aspect of where they're at, the family that they have, the fucking power that they have. It's literally embedded in the fucking soil of this country. I'll just say this and I'm gonna let it play. Although you have the smarts, Amazing Lucas, although you have the brawn, Amazing Lucas, there are certain towns, certain cities that you do not want to be caught in after 7:30. After 7:30, Amazing Lucas, if you are by yourself, Mr. Smart, strong black man, if you're found the next morning hanging in a tree by your words saying that that's not considered racist, maybe you're the victim. Maybe you're the victim, Amazing Lucas. Because if you still believe that that's not a form of racism, maybe I'm hearing you wrong. But this is what I'm hearing from what you're saying, is that can't be to call out racism as a black American man. If you're smart and you're strong, then you're a victim. And if that's what you're saying that Brandon Tatum is right about, I might have to stop following you. I'm not gonna hold you, because I kind of heard I got inklings of maybe this is what you thought, like this is maybe your thought process on certain issues when it comes to black people. I do think that there are some black people that just hate the aspect of any form of black people being victimized within a country that has yet to actually give them justice. That's the thing that y'all are forgetting. You're living in a country where these motherfuckers have yet to give black American people justice. ADOS people justice. Americans, descendants of chattel slavery, justice. And then whenever we bring it up, when we hear black people that speak on it like you, like Brandon Tatum, like you're just a victim, you're a victim. I get how maybe you heard too many of the wrong people aspect saying this, like the Jay-Z's saying that he's a victim. I get how that looks crazy, but I can also understand that although you got the Jay-Z's of the world saying shit like that, you do also still have black, strong men, smart men that are truly victims to this fucking justice system. You understand what I mean? I don't know. It's just me. That's my personal opinion. I'm gonna let it play.
Tatum is right, y'all. Y'all may want to be upset. I'm going to start off the video by saying this. Tatum is right. He's not 100% correct. He's about 90% correct.
What?
I know. He's not 100% correct. He's about 90% correct. He's 90% correct. I'm going to argue 2 points, bro. I'm going to argue 2 points. First point is that Tatum is more black American than anyone. Tatum is the epitome of black American.
Oh. And that's That's why he said what he said. That's why he said what he said. Because I think he has an issue with the aspect of the words black and American being in the same. Because I get that. We've always had a uneasy feeling for claiming that red, white, and blue. But listen here. Listen to me. People that have been here since the 1960s and before, you feel me? People that have been here since the 1800s, you feel me? It's in your blood. I don't know what else to tell you, but it's in your blood. And yes, you may have that in your body, but it's in you. And not just that, but to not claim it is almost like a slap in their faces for everything that they fought for. And it's like this type of talk is why we're here where we're at, where the civil rights is being eroded from the ground up, because even people that look like me with skin tone as mine probably even actually have ties and roots to black Americans from before the civil rights movement. When you hear black people speak like this about you're a victim, they were saying that back then as well. And that's why when we don't fight for what we do have, what was originally meant for us, affirmative action, in my eyes, personally, in my opinion, was meant for black American people, black women specifically, but black American people. Civil rights was meant for us, black American people. ADOS. I'm just going to say, stop saying black American. ADOS. That's just what, in my eyes, personally. Now, everybody else benefited from it, but it was meant specifically for us. And because everybody else was put in the forefront for the beneficent factors of that, it eroded it up. It's almost like mold or mushrooms, like just literally eating at the roots, to where the tree, the ADOS tree, just topples over because everybody else, the mold, is just eating at the roots. Nobody gives a fuck about the foundation. Meanwhile, we're dying on the inside. You hear me, nigga? Eroding on the inside, because what does it mean to be ADOS? What does it mean to be black American? Truly, we are still asking this question, and it's years, decades, still asking, what does that even fucking mean? What does that even fucking mean? Because black is a color, as if we don't know what black American truly means. Because you ask any other person, it's Nigerian American. You ask any other motherfucker, it's Congolese American. Any other motherfucker is Zimbabwe. It's like, why are we acting like we don't know? But again, semantics. I'm gonna let it play.
Every one of y'all, including myself, who are like, oh, he's tap dancing raccoon, blah, 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 Sambo soldier. He, in fact, is more black American than everyone. This is black American. That's what he is. That is the evolved state of a black American.
I don't agree with that. To be honest with you, I don't agree with that.
Is that he's absolutely correct when it comes to racism.
And I don't agree with that either.
Correct. Because he downplays racism. And he has a point. He 100% has a point. Where is it? Because I was listening to this, and if you get out of your fees, right? If you get out of your fee, when it comes to systemic racism is used as an excuse to avoid personal accountability. We'll start with the whole racism thing, because that's what he starts off with, right?
Is used as an excuse to avoid personal responsibility.
Now here's the thing. It's a little bit of yes.
I know that ain't who I think it is. Please tell me that ain't who I think it fucking is, dog. Please tell me that's not who I think it is, dog. Please. And first of all, let's just talk about it. It's on the fucking platform Jubilee. When we gonna wake up, niggas? Like, why do we go there? Why do we go there to talk about our shit on their platform? Again, going back to the aspect, you're a victim. I just don't get why black people go to Jubilee to explain our fucking issues. Like, I get it, and when it's certain topics, but it's not. People are not going there to actually seek a solution. They're going there to debate, just for the fucking debate's sake, and get paid on the back end. Like, even that Candace Owens shit was just Candace Owens, Amanda Seals, the fucking.
Now here's the thing. It's a little bit of yes and a little bit of no in this one. It's a little bit of yes and a little bit of no with this one. Follow me now. I don't agree with the whole personal responsibility, right? That's a trick bag. That's entirely a trick bag, okay? Entirely a trick bag, okay? Because that's what they use to say there is no racism. Well, if Jay-Z's a billionaire, what do you mean there's racism? They've been saying that since, since we got here, bro.
But technically, he's using the same shit in my eyes.
Those of you who believe you're native, we're not talking to you. This ain't your part of the show. But for those of us who came on the boat and that's a whole nother thing. There's some niggas that believe the foundation Black Americans. They believe that the Native Americans was black. I still can't comprehend that shit because I get the aspect of Moors, but it's like the Moor shit goes into the Black Israelite shit, which goes into like a whole deeper, darker fucking like rabbit hole of Alice in Wonderland. Y'all can do that research yourself. I'm not really about to take it there, but there are some Black American people that believe that, like, nigga, I'm not a slave. I'm naturally, Black, Native American type shit. You know what I mean? I get it, but I haven't really seen any research papers behind the aspect of that. Like, I don't really see any more research being done. I do hear names pop up from every now and then, but it's like the history of Moors. Maybe I need to do some due diligence, but I every time it's more so like he say she say story. Like my mama told me and my grandmama told me, and that passed down rather than actual researched that these people came over here in this amount of numbers to where we have so many, like the amount of Black Americans that claim themselves as basically being related to Moors. You would think that they have their papers straight up, you know what I mean? And I just don't believe, me personally, I don't believe that they got their papers like that. They've probably been told it, like even myself, I've been told it. My grandmother has Cherokee and Blackfoot Indian in her, side of the family. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. I can see how that ties into that, right? But be clear, you still got ties to that fucking Atlantic slave trade. Let's just call it what it is. And maybe you don't want to claim that, but just call that. Then, you don't want to claim it. A lineage to those that came on the boat. That's what I'm talking about. All right. They've always been saying that when Negroes were slaves, they would always say, well, there are those that are free. Okay.
The freedmens, yeah.
Those that are free.
Exactly.
Man.
Freedmen.
You just got to work your way out of it, bro. That's all you got to do. You just got to work your way out.
Are you not saying the same thing though?
If you do your chores, you do your job, hey, maybe one day you can buy your freedom, man.
But this is weird that he's saying this, but you'll see later that he kind of like says the exact same thing by what I said in the intro of this video. Watch out. Like, listen. Listen. That's why I like to just listen to people.
They've been saying that since forever. They even use that as an argument now, right? They use it as an argument now. Well, do you know that the first people in Senate were Republican? Okay, they were Black Republicans. Do you know that? And I was like, do you believe that because there were Black people in Congress, there wasn't racism during that time? Is that what you telling me? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying there were Black people in Congress, bro. I'm just saying. And just to interrupt for a second, I want to let everyone know of Black vote.
I do consider you go to that just to get like all of your people that's in your district, that's basically in your district that you need to vote for. I would, like, they have another website to where you can put in your zip code and you'll get all of your people that are in your district and figure out their website, their email, contacts, and all that shit. But yeah.
Watch.org, exploit Black America. That is foolishness, right? Complete and utter foolishness. Drivel, prattle, just childlike mindset. Understanding of history. That's what he has. Now, I will say, as far as a scale of 1 to 10, when it comes to IQ, this man is definitely a 3. Okay, he's like an NPC. He doesn't think for himself. He just
I don't think he thinks.
Just regurgitates what other people have said to him.
Hey, I do not think he thinks for himself at all. I think that he definitely is paid like a motherfucker. That's a fucking fact.
Hey, this is what the truth is, man. Oh, I never thought of it like that. We all know those people. I think that's the vast majority of Black conservatives nowadays, because no one's really conservative. They're nothing more than paid propagandists, right? They're paid shills. And the fastest way to see a paid shill is that 90% of the time, they are in line with the party. Yeah. They are in line with the narrative. Paid shills.
The reason why I kind of had some inklings that he may feel the way he's about to say what he feels is because I remember when ADOS was doing the down ballot Democratic, I think that he was one of the people that was saying that that's like a lost cause. Like, why would you do that? right? And the crazy part about that, y'all, is guess who did that and actually was commended by Democrats, commended by Kamala Harris, commended by people like the Hassan Piker dude, and they were commended for doing it the exact same shit that ADOS did by voting down ballot Democrat, because Democrats he was a Palestinian man. I guess he had ties to Palestinian people. The Abdib, something like that. But basically, he won the election, or I guess allegedly he won the election by doing the aspect of, by people basically doing the aspect, his people doing the aspect of Democrats have given us nothing to vote for. So we're going to keep doing this Green Party shit. Or I'm not even sure if he was in a Green Party. Let me not say that. But basically not voting for the main, the main contender that they had up ready. You feel me? Like it was basically the same shit as down ballot Democrat. We're not going to vote for the person that you placed in line for us to vote for when it comes to the Democratic Party. We're just going to basically vote for somebody else. And if you lose the election because of that, then get somebody better for us. And those people clapped, said, yes, we commend you for doing what you did because we understand. But when it came to ADOS, they said, why would you fucking do that? That's stupid. Why would you do that? We should be always Democrat, always blue. It's crazy when black people do it. And again, I can see him saying that you're a victim by thinking that this was somehow, my nigga, when are y'all gonna wake the fuck up? Because you still feel as though you have free thought. You still feel like I'm strong, I'm smart, I can think for myself. Meanwhile, the game is rigged. It's rigged to fuck you either way. So at the very least, if I'm gonna let's all get fucked in this bitch. Pause. But let's all get our fucking foot to the fire, for a better analogy. Let's all get our foot to the fucking fire. And that's what we're experiencing, America. Hey, America, wake the fuck up, nigga. That's what we're all experiencing. Black people are tired. Specifically, ADOS people are fucking tired of just doing right, getting along to do what we gotta do, to vote blue. Doing what you gotta do to vote fucking blue. Kamala Harris still to this day don't know what the fuck she voted for. She don't know what the fuck she's running for. Till this day, they asked her. I even want to go to the video. They asked her, Kamala, what is your outlook on the civil rights? I'm not even, no, we're going to go to that fucking video. We're going to go to that video. Before we go to that video, no, we're going to go to that video because I can't see, I can't talk about this lady and y'all not understand why black American people are so vitriolic to this lady. And we put her in office and they still, it's like some black Americans just still can't get through their head that just because they're black does not mean automatically they're good for you. Just because they have the skin tone doesn't mean that you should run for them or vote for them.
How do we best respond? You're a brilliant lawyer.
It's Yvette Carnell's channel.
And an executive. How do we best respond?
Can Democrats save democracy if they can't save themselves?
Respond to what is really a setback in terms of a tool.
Listen to what she says.
To protect our voting rights. How do we best respond?
Okay, real talk?
Real talk. Straight talk.
Kamala, stop doing this shit. Stop playing on our faces. Stop playing in black people's faces with that shit. Stop. This is what I mean by the performative nature of a lot of people that look like us in those blue spots to get your vote.
Right. How do we best respond?
Okay, real talk?
Real talk. Straight talk.
I honestly don't believe that it will be any time soon that we are going to revive the Voting Rights Act. So I don't believe that it is going to be the best use of our energy right now to try to get that done, because I don't know that it's going to get done right now, the way this Congress is composed and the way they have been treating civil rights issues. I'm hopeful, but I don't know that it's going to happen anytime soon. So I think part of
the issue with that type of response from Kamala Harris is that she has never not been this type of response with everything that she's come with. It's been more so milquetoast politics with her. The time that we need right now is more radical. We need more radical. We need more people that are more so willing to fucking shake the table. Because you doing this type of energy and being if they allegedly vote for you or vote for anybody like you, you are going to do exactly what you said you were going to do. Nothing. I'm not going to change nothing, because I promise you, the person that basically said that basically, I'm going to just keep it a buck. Obama, he did the same shit. And this is why we're at where we're at. He did nothing to make sure that it was cemented of who we are in this country. So again, I'll go back to the main video of the aspect of Amazing Lucas talking about the milk toast politics of Amazing Lucas talking about you a victim. I get that.
Until he leaned left.
He did a joke about Charlie Kirk.
Systemic racism is used as an excuse and will put a period there. If he had just put a period right after there, and then removed the whole personal responsibility, he would have been right. I'm gonna say this. Anyone who is complaining about racism, more racism, systemic racism in 2026,
Listen to him.
they are lost. They're cooked. They're deep fried. I'm gonna repeat it again.
Listen to him. And it's like, it's crazy to hear him say that. And he know that there's sundowns. I know he knows that there's sundown towns. I don't give a fuck how smart, how brawn you are. It's crazy to me that they do this aspect of men, specifically men to men. Us as men, Black American men in this country, we do this to each other when it comes to the aspect of being victimized, right? But here's the thing about that, dog. Are you just always strong? Are you always the smartest motherfucker in the room? Because I'm going to keep it honest. I'm not always the smartest motherfucker. I need help. I need actual context. I need education. Educate me. That's why I come to channels like you. I'm not always the brawn. You see me? I feel like that damn Bugs Bunny. I ain't the strongest motherfucker in the room. I go to videos to look how to get stronger. Educate me. But this right here, the full on stop of the fact that you're saying that systemic racism is a thing in 2026, you're lost. I ain't the brightest in the room, but I know that take right there ain't the brightest either. I'm just, devils is always in the detail.
Any black person talking about racism, systemic racism, more racism, all that in 2026, they're deep fried.
You remember what I just said about what he just said just a while ago?
Second point is, he, in fact, is more Black American, because that's what they use to say that there is no racism. Well, if Jay-Z's a billionaire, what do you mean there's racism? They've been saying that since we got here.
So it's like, how do you go from that to you're cooked if you're screaming for systemic racism and injustice in America as a Black American man or woman or child? I'm not gonna hold you. It's low key making me want to unfollow this nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let it play for the bit that we got to, but
okay. Nope. What for those? I'm trying to see. We can talk, spiritually, biblically. We can talk. What does scripture say? If I'm probably bad. Are you telling me we do not have the brawn?
That's what he's. They're
deep fried.
Yeah,
they're cooked. They are in fact victims.
Yeah,
they're victims.
I'm gonna have to probably unfollow our boy.
Hear me out. Black man, because I'm not talking to black women right now. I'm talking to black men. Black men are in charge. Okay, and if you're not in charge, well, then that's your fault as well.
Damn.
Black men. Are you telling me that we are not highly intelligent? Is that what you're telling me?
They don't have nothing to do with it.
That would be a question. Because if the answer is no, Lucas, we definitely.
We could be highly intelligent, Lucas. We could be highly capable of leading ourselves. We can. To your same logic, those men took what they have and went the fuck over there in Africa and did what they had to do in Africa. I remember, what's his name? That be making his videos, the celebrity junk with, what is his fucking name? O'Shea Duke Jackson. I think he went over there, or he in Poland or some shit. But yeah, he went over there and did his own thing. So to your point, if that's the case, you better not be in America then, because you strong, you smart. I mean, unless you just feel as though you just don't see racism. Maybe that's what it is. If that's it, then just say that. You don't see racism, you don't see it gives me the same vibes that you don't see color type shit.
Highly intelligent. We definitely intelligent. All right, so we intelligent. Black men. Are you telling me we do not have?
And you know what? You know what else I got a feeling is, and this is just my personal opinion. This may not be what he does, Amazing Lucas does, but my personal opinion is the reason why he thinks this way is his access to whiteness, whether it be white men, white women, white anything. His access that he has to whiteness. If he says the aspect of, I don't consider myself a victim of racism because I'm strong and I'm smart. That's the same shit that Brandon be saying. And this is why I can't really get down with this nigga, dog. I'm not gonna hold you. I might have to unfollow this nigga, dog. This is the realization that I might have to unfollow this nigga. It is what it is. Like that, we gone. It just is what it is, bruh.